And welcome back to the Crypto Hawk program. Oh, man. Got a great one lined up. Solid facts. The fact channel. That's what we got. That's the fact family. We're going over real world news with crypto, with real connections, solid connections. Now, I'm going to show you. Let me go onto my channel, go onto my posts section. The posts section. Let me take a look here. You click on posts. And so somebody, yeah, we're starting early today because I got shit that I got to do. I got to transport somebody to a couple different locations, and I got to play taxi cab to somebody who doesn't have a license. And, fuck. Now, somebody said, Crypto Hulk, there's something called Core Chain. It's QOR is the ticker, and it's QORECHAIN, one word, capital Q, capital C, Core Chain. Core Chain is an up-and-coming layer 1 blockchain. Okay, so Grok tried to make this thing sound all, like, look how Grok starts off. I had to put Grok in his place. I had to put this bitch in his place. Yo, buddy, doing solid. This is Grok talking. This is Grok talking. Listen, I don't know who the fuck or what the fuck's going on. I asked Grok about this particular crypto, and Grok comes back. Listen to how he starts off, and I had to shut down the dumb shit. Yo, buddy, doing solid over here, always grinding. Thanks for the heads up on Core Chain, mate. I didn't know Aussies talk like that, or it could be English. I went deep on it. Here's the straight breakdown. This is Grok talking. I don't know who the fuck programmed him to sound like some kind of hood rat from Beverly Hills. This isn't vaporware or a random meme layer 1. It's a Swiss-registered nonprofit foundation core chain with real engineering behind it. Development roots go back to 2017, pivoted hard into post-quantum plus AI around 2023. They shipped a production testnet. With the full feature set already live. Grok goes down to talking that this thing has got dilithium and then Kyber, which is brilliant. It's got Prism. It's got like 3 EVMs attached to it. It's all that in a bag of chips and a Diet Coke. All right. It's got triple VM architecture, unified EVM plus CosWasm. Cosmo Wasm, WebAssembly, and all the good shit, the SVM. So making it's built on Cosmo SDK sounds great, wonderful. It's going to change the world. It's revolutionary and all this stuff. And I'm sure it is. Grok's talking about all this stuff. And then I just have to stop. I scroll down and I say, it's too pricey. And I don't see any collaboration. So here's where I put the smackdown on the dumb shit. Okay, now this shit's been around for almost 10 years, right? 10 fucking years. See, here's why Grok is not all that, okay? Grok's that big bowl of hype. This crypto, yeah, comes out of Switzerland. It's got some CosmWasm and some of this fancy shit. Okay, great. It's been around almost 10 years. Great. Okay. I tell Grok it's too pricey, and I don't see any collaborations. Oh, now comes the smackdown. I don't see any collaborations or anyone backing this. Who's backing this, Grok? Grok's like, yeah, fair points, brother. Let's break it down straight. On price. So this motherfucking thing is like almost 2 pennies, okay? 2 pennies. Grok goes on talking all kinds of shit. Then I say, first off, stop using all the lingo to sound cool. Grok's like, got it. I'll keep it straightforward from now on. Now we realize he just got spanked. Grok tells me some shit, and then I come back. Okay, I'm used to crypto with deep collaborations. That helps with safety and guidance. Grok says, got it. That's a clear preference. And he goes on to saying some shit. And I said, Grok like plume. Now we're coming back. Crypto Hulk, why we talk about this? Just shut up. Today's topic will be the plume crypto. That's why we're talking about it, dumbass. So I swing back and say, like plume. Then Grok's like, understood. You're looking for projects like plume, ones with meaningful partnerships. Here's what Grok says: straight backers, institutional collaboration. Yeah, yes, Grok. Yes. Grok, who the fuck is hooked up with this core vibration? Maybe it's some kind of vibrator or something. Grok, who the fuck is mixed up with that crypto? And basically, I'll answer the question because it's rhetorical. Nobody. In fucking 10 years almost, nobody's hooked up with that fucking crypto. And they want damn near 2 cents. I could get plume for that. Right, Stu Lavelle? Stu Lavelle's favorite crypto is plume. I tell Grok for the same money, I could have plume with all of its major collaborations. I said, Grok, if this crypto was so good, see, Grok's trying to make this crypto sound all so good, right? Until I have to shut him down for being a dumb shit, all right? That is why you just can't go, well, I don't need Crypto Hulk. I just can ask Grok. That's so fucking stupid. Yeah, you could just chop your nuts off and pussify yourself and then ask Grok about shit he doesn't know, okay? Fucking brilliant. If this crypto was so good, I tell Grok, then surely Andreessen Horowitz, which is A16Z, or anyone would collaborate or partner with them. I said, Grok, this costs way too much. Nobody giant wants to back this used car. And Grok says, you're making a fair point. If Core Chain had strong technical differentiation and real potential, you would normally see at least some interest from big players like Andreessen Horowitz and blah, blah, blah. Grok finally has to admit, this is a lesson. This Grok shit, he doesn't know a fucking thing, okay? Aikens, welcome to the entry-level membership. Smart move there, buddy. Okay. Well, we're talking about Florida here. Well, doing big things in Florida. Okay, so that was round one. TKO. Tactical knockout. Grok is sitting there spitting out his teeth. Next, have you noticed I tried now the past 3-4 days buying crypto on MetaMask and Zerion. Transact is shutting it down. They're not doing it anymore. I don't know what's going on. Transactions aren't going. They go through with Wells Fargo, then Transact rejects it, and then Transact tries to give Wells Fargo the money back. I had a friend tell me the same thing. It's not just happening to me. My friend says, yeah, I can't buy anything using Transact. It was working fine all this time, and all of a sudden now, everybody, what did I tell you? About 6 years ago, I was telling you, at first you'll have 100 exchanges, and then you'll have 10. This is what we got going on. Now, what I'm seeing is you can have all these exchanges and stuff. Transact just won't give them money. So you have to find some way to maybe buy a crypto somewhere, like on Kraken. This is what I had to do. I go to Kraken to buy a crypto like Ethereum, send it to my MetaMask, and then convert it into WeCan. Because all of a sudden now, Zarian doesn't want to work and MetaMask doesn't want to work. It was working fine all these months and year or whatever. It's all, but now all of a sudden, they're just transactions don't go through. So, is anybody else having the same experience? Somebody help me. Now, it might just be people in the United States. It might be that they're blocking crypto purchases using cards and shit in the United States. They are taking DAG off too. DAG. Yeah, that DAG thing, I never see it in the news. I don't know what's going on with DAG. I'm not saying anything bad about DAG. It's just the way I run my program is this. Okay. I don't know everything. I know very little. I know this much. I've only been telling you for 6 years. I know this much about crypto. I'm just reading the comments and trying to do the show, and that's for show. So I've been doing this show for a while, and what I do is I try to find facts, and then I report them to you. That's the show. And then from there, you decide whether you like a crypto, you don't like a crypto, or whatever. And DAG is like Filecoin, but military grade encryption. Okay, and like, see, here's the thing. I'm not saying it's bad. The way I run, here's what I'm saying. I run my program based on evidence that I find on coins and the collaborations they have and these things. And DAG could very well have these collaborations that I just don't know about and they're secret or whatever. And then out of the blue, they chase the rainbow, and at the end of the rainbow is a pot of gold. That's very possible. I have to have facts basing. This is how my show's lined up. You know, earlier today I was listening to The Bearable Bull. I listened to 15 minutes of his show. I'll summarize it. Besides talking like Robot Boy with this aggressively average content. It was kind of an entertaining little 15 minutes. It didn't teach me shit at all. It was just, I don't know, 15 minutes of dumb shit or whatever. One thing he was saying, though, see, he runs like an investment kind of deal where you join his Patreon, whatever it is now. I don't know what he's trying to sell. But he was admitting that he's made a lot of mistakes over the years. All these stable coins. He missed market indicators and all this, the bad crypto investments that he's made. But I'm ready for this next bull run. So I don't know. Is he trying to say that he's fucked up so much in crypto? What about all the people paying him all these years, getting all the bad advice? Now, I don't know if that's what he was talking about. I'm just guessing because he wasn't specific. So there's no slander here. I'm really trying to figure out when he said he's made so many bad decisions in crypto. When he said on his show, I just listened to it. Today's show, I believe it was Friday, June 5th, 2026 show. When he said, I made so many bad decisions on crypto and he missed all this market stuff. I won't miss it this next bull run. So basically what I take from it, I'm not making a statement about him. I'm telling you what I think he's saying. And I'm sure I'm totally wrong. He's saying that he doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. And all the people buying his fucked up program, they all lost money while he made money. That's what I don't know. It's just interesting. speculation, and I'll leave it at that. Don't want to waste my time on dumb shit YouTubers. And I'm not mentioning any names. I don't do that. I have class. I don't mention dumb shit Robot Boy's name on this program. So let's go. He was on a show with white teeth. That should say enough. Well, both of those guys are fucking cocksuckers. So useless donkeys. He did give a prediction about the future price of white teeth. Oh my gosh. Look, man, that's how my show works, okay? It's 1 hour. You've got to have 1 hour to listen to me screaming and yelling and blurting out obscenities. You got to have an hour because we're going to go over the show. Well, let's start right now. My name is Cryptoholic, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about finances. I don't even know why you're watching this program. Unless you like watching hardcore street drug users like myself. Heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines. Like, that's how I live on that shit. 24/7, man. Drinking Bacardi 151, like a gallon a day. Snorting 3 tons of cocaine every day. Stephen Morris, you can't even compete. Don't even. 3 tons of cocaine, 500 pounds of methamphetamine every day, just snorted right up my nose and injected mainline. Okay. Let's go. Franklin Templeton. Oh, shit. Let's look at Franklin Templeton, everybody. I want you to see what's going on. Wait, Yakima sent a gift, a Giphy. We got a little goat right here. How cool is that? A gold goat. Boy, Joe, that was pretty neat. That little hologram looking shit. Okay, Cryptoholic, you do realize you're breaking character. Franklin Templeton. Oh, God, here we go. Now, Franklin Templeton has only been a Stellar partner running on Stellar for, 5 years. Not a big deal. Franklin Templeton teams up. Oh, by the way, you know how Stellar just shot up in value? See, look, I'm telling you guys, I know how these brokies think. Brokey mentality. Let's look up the price of Stellar right now. The Cryptoholic. People like, okay, in the past 24 hours, Stellar's down. In the past 7 days, it's way down. Like, I'd say the price to buy Stellar, we're at 18 cents. We're getting back to where it was. Give Stellar another. Okay, so the $500 people and the $200 people were sending me text. Cryptoholic, when I think I need to buy Stellar. All right, no, you don't. Don't fucking buy that shit right now. Come on, quit being fucking stupid. All right, this is why you got Cryptoholic here. Because if you start doing dumb shit, I'm gonna let you know. Buying Stellar anywhere in the past 1 week, 10 days, that would be a very bad decision. Stellar went from like 14 cents up to 30, 27, 29, 30 cents, 30 cents. 0.295, 30 cents. Okay, we're rounding off. It's 5, so I go to the next one and higher. That's what I learned in elementary school. Another thing I learned in elementary school is I threw a snowball at a kid's face, and then I had to shovel snow for like a day or two at school. I think it was just for 1 day. I had to shovel snow in the playground. I lived on the East Coast. Cryptoholic, we knew it. Fuck, we knew it. But he was talking some shit or whatever, so I threw a snowball in his fucking face, and then I had to shovel snow. I had to go grab the shovel in the basement where they have the incinerator where they burn all the garbage. I had to go grab the shovel and walk out to the playground and shovel snow because that stupid bitch, he had to cry like a little shit. He wants to talk all kinds of shit and everything, but then when you throw a snowball in his face, he cries like a little fucking bitch, runs to teacher mommy, says, crypto hug, threw a snowball at me. Like, what a fucking loser. So anyhow, let's go with this. So Stellar, I would wait another 3 days. Stellar should be back to 14, 15 cents again. But you're almost there. If you want to buy Stellar, just wait another, today is Friday. Wait till like Monday. Let the weekend pass. People, like I told you guys, right now is a buyer's market. Okay. You might, okay, Stellar, I want to show you how these brokies, oh God, it's sad. It's totally sad, everybody. Stellar gets we get news about Stellar with the DTCC. I'm like, holy cannoli, right? It doesn't get any bigger than that. So what does everybody do? They buy it, woo-saw, and then they dump it. What? Stellar just hooked up with the DTCC. Are you serious? You sold it for what? It went up 50%. Like if you bought it and it went up 30, 40, 50%, or was it 60? Maybe it went up 100% and then right back down and all the gains are gone. You know what that means? Nobody cared. These people don't care. That's why they're brokies. That's why you guys, congratulations. You've learned, you watch Crypto Hulk Show. I don't care. Look, if I want gains, we were making gains where we had 25x, 2,500%. What's with this 100% doesn't even get me a fucking stiffy. All right. Well, what is 100%? That means nothing to me. We talk about crypto, make 800%, 1,000, 1,200, 15, 2,500%. That's what I'm talking about. What's with this 100%? Stellar goes up 100%. These people get fucking millimeter Peters. And then they're out of the crypto in 2 or 3 days after the biggest fucking news. And they're out of the crypto after that. These people have no idea. You guys watch this program, I show you all the facts. We're buying, okay, all that pump dump shit, that's 2025. The whole market changed in October when Nancy Pelosi, the world's best stock purchaser, she beats out BlackRock. Nancy Pelosi beats out Warren Buffett. She's like 100%. She never makes a mistake when she bets. She knows before a crypto dumps. Nancy Pelosi knows before they pump. It's amazing. It's almost like some people would call her an insider trader. Oh, far be it from me, because I don't want to get a libel suit or anything like that. But just how does a person do that at her age? She must be very mentally ambidextrous or something like that. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's all the drugs. Of course, I'm super fucking high. I already gave a disclaimer on that. See you in court. Let's go ahead and start with Franklin Templeton teams up with MoonPay. Oh, shit. Now, MoonPay is a Ripple partner. Let us take a look. Here's the evidence for that. Let me just get this out of the way. Let's look right here. There you go. There's your evidence for that. MoonPay partners with Ripple. There you go. Let me click out of that article. Now I've already set up that article. Now, Franklin Templeton is also a partner of Stellar. Stellar! Let's look right here. Here's your evidence for that. 5-year relationship. This article is dated April 30th, 2026. Franklin Templeton Stellar Foundation marks 5 years of Benji. not the dog, the coin. People are like, Benji the dog. What are you talking about, Cryptoholic? What? That was 1976 or 78. I'm sorry. Never mind. You're too young for that. Must be nice to not know what Benji is. Must be nice. So what we got here is 5 years of Franklin Templeton and Stellar and this Benji token that it runs on. The Benji token runs on Stellar, stuttering Stanley. So there's your evidence. We've got Ripple and Stellar. Franklin Templeton is running on Ripple and Stellar technology. Franklin Templeton is partners with both of these companies. So now Franklin Templeton hooks up with MoonPay. I want you to see MoonPay is having an evolution. They're turning from a chimpanzee into a human. Some of you guys actually believe that. Poor bastards. Okay, you believe in the Tooth Fairy too, don't? No, Cryptoholic, I don't believe in Tooth Fairy, but I do believe I came from a monkey. And I'll be like, you know what? In your case, I think you're right. You definitely came from a monkey. I was divinely created by God, but you were created by a monkey. I believe that. I'll go with that. All right. The Wall Street Giant is integrating. Oh, man, it's coming, everybody. Man, we are the Wall Street Giant, Franklin Templeton, is integrating. Okay, stop. Has integrated. Franklin Templeton has already integrated and is still integrating. Let's get that correct. Go ahead and continue, Cryptoholic. They're integrating with MoonPay's infrastructure, allowing eligible institutions. Now, I want you to understand what's going on here. This is all about institutions, not you and me. We are able to buy the cryptos before these institutions all jump in. You need to understand what's going on. This isn't the channel anymore. It was last year, and it was absolutely glorious making the little money that we were making. It was fun. I made $8,000 on one deal, $3,000. It was fucking great, but still not enough to buy a Porsche GT3. The Wall Street Giant is integrating with the tech platform MoonPay, and it's going to allow what? Here's what it's going to allow. Not you and me. Not you and me. It's going to allow eligible institutions. Oh, so not just any institution. You have to be eligible. Oh. It allows the institutions with all their billions of dollars and trillions to seamlessly swap stable coins for yield generating tokenized funds. Well, wait a sec, Cryptoholic. Isn't the Government Clarities Act trying to stop us from having stable coins? Yeah, that's what the Democrats and Jamie Dimon likes sucking big fat dicks and making fun of Brian Armstrong. That's what Jamie Dimon does. He's fucking useless. So what's happening is the Democrats with these criminal banks are trying to stop you and me from having stablecoin yield while they themselves are getting set up to have stablecoin yields 24/7. I want you to see what's going on. I'm not approving of it. I'm just showing you what it looks like is going to go down. It looks like to me, what do I know, right? I don't know a fucking thing. Franklin Templeton is partnering with MoonPay to let institutional investors, not you and me, to let institutional investors move directly between supported stable coins and the firm's tokenized money market fund entirely on chain. Well, what it looks like, Cryptoholic, keep going there, Junior. It looks like, Cryptoholic, institutions are getting set up to allow other institutions to buy stable coins and get yield while we can't even touch the stuff, right? Yeah, that sounds just about right. Congratulations. You get a gold star at the top of your paper. You're fucking listening. The integration links Franklin Templeton's Benji technology platform with MoonPay. MoonPay Trade, it's called. Now, all of a sudden, here's the evolution of MoonPay. It's all happening right here, everybody. MoonPay starts off as this payment company, and okay, it's all good. Then as we get closer, now they're showing, well, we're going to have MoonPay Trade. So now we're not just a payments company getting all set up for the future. So this is how they did it. They started off with just being a basic crypto. I mean, I'm sorry, just a basic payment company, MasterCard, Visa. Then all of a sudden, they start enabling crypto kind of stablecoiny stuff for payments, and we can now accept Circle and shit like that. Now, MoonPay is moving into crypto trading. It's all happening, everybody, just like that. It starts off with real small and ends up real big, okay? Franklin Templeton sees what? Rising institutional demand. Oh, well, I thought cryptos were bad. No, they're no longer bad. No, crypto's good. Crypto's good. Oh, it is now. Okay, well, I thought it was bad. Well, I'm not supposed to talk about that anymore. Oh, so now, okay, all these years that crypto was bad, but once they get control of it, once the institutions get control and then kick us out, then crypto's good. Is that how this works? Oh, it is. Oh, well, that's interesting. So when you and me are in crypto, it's bad because they were not in crypto. Now they get into crypto, push us out, and then crypto becomes good. Basically, yeah, that's how it works. Okay. Franklin Templeton sees rising institutional demand for 24/7 yield on cash-like assets. Franklin Templeton is expanding its digital asset push, including a new Franklin crypto division. Oh, really? And broader efforts in tokenized real-world assets. They're taking all of their stocks, bonds, and everything, everybody, and turning them into crypto, while the rest of the world has no idea. Franklin Templeton is expanding its digital asset strategy through a new partnership with MoonPay that will allow investors, institutional investors, to move between stable coins on chain. The integration connects Franklin Templeton's Benji technology. Now, where did they get that again? I just showed you Ripple and Stellar. Okay. Now, when we're dealing with institutions, we're dealing with Ripple. And MoonPay is a Ripple partner. That's how this goes down. Franklin Templeton bought a company called 250 Digital. I didn't have time to deep dive that one. I'd be curious to see who are all the players with 250 Digital. Franklin Templeton's head of innovation sees 2026 as the year of universal liquidity layer. Oh my God, everybody, it's all being set up. Congratulations if you've been buying this crypto and socking it away. that's the end of that particular article. Here you have Stellar is a big partner with Stripe. And I'm showing you that because Stellar and Franklin Templeton, I'm sure they're using Stripe assistance here. I'm sure there's Stripe because I showed you yesterday, Stripe was there from day one. Stripe was one of the first investors in Stellar. Stripe owns 1 out of 25 Stellar lumens. Stripe's involved with this Franklin Templeton. Okay, Franklin Templeton and MoonPay is institutional on-chain swapping of stablecoins. And this is all being done on a blockchain. This is why this is also a big deal. It's all on chain. It's all using blockchain. It's not traditional. This is not traditional trading at all. This is all blockchain. So the people out there that, well, I don't really trust this blockchain, this crypto stuff, you're going to get fucking destroyed financially. I'm just letting you know. You don't have to believe in anything that we're discussing here today. You don't have to, because it's going to happen regardless whether you believe it or not. And guess what? It's already happened. It's done. D-O-N-E. And just like you, D-U-M. Okay? Franklin Templeton has a 75-year traditional finance history. Franklin Templeton has a 75-year traditional finance history, and now they're operating all on blockchain technology. Yep. It's digital assets push. Franklin Templeton's digital assets push accelerated with the 2021. 5 years ago, they accelerated their crypto 5 years ago. But Crypto Hulk, why the price is so cheap? Look, that doesn't even fucking matter. Prices don't matter, okay? What matters is the real world news that I'm reading. That's what matters, okay? I buy according to the information that I find. I don't buy according to what the price is. Why? Because the price is useless. Chart analysis is useless. Dark pools, private ledgers is where all this shit is done. It's not going to be on a chart, dumb shit, okay? In 2026, it formed Franklin Crypto, anchored by the 250 Digital acquisition. I'd like to find out who's in that 250 Digital company. That's going to be my deep dive right here. While Grok's looking that up, MoonPay is out of Miami. MoonPay has 500 partners. Oh, damn. Almost like Canton Coin was 600 or 5 or 600. MoonPay has evolved rapidly into institutional infrastructure with an institutional launch. Oh, it's got MPC custody, MoonPay trade. Now they're getting into trading all the crypto. Everybody, they go from a payment company and they start moving into crypto and then trading. Money service business. Yep. They're going to get one of these Federal Reserve limited licenses, charter banking license. That's what they're going to do. All this shit's happening the same. The cryptos want to become banks, and the banks want to start becoming crypto salespeople. It's all happening right now. Like, that's why I'm fine. Like, I don't know when we're going to get rich. I just know that we will. I'm looking at it right here. The cryptos we're talking about, we own them. The rest of these people, they didn't want to get into crypto because, well, the prices aren't going up right now. I can't invest in things because I lose money. No, it's not the reason at all. It's because you're a dumb shit, actually. That's why you lose money, because you're fucking retarded. Let's go ahead and continue. On a positive note, let's find out. Okay. They're built. This MoonPay is working with Stellar with a 5-year partnership. Stellar. Then they're working with MoonPay's working with Polygon, Arbitrum, Solana, Avalanche, Base, Aptos, Ethereum, and others. Benji functions as a regulated, yield-bearing, tokenized cash equivalent. These are things our government doesn't want us to have because it's bad for the economy, right? It's bad if you and me put our money in a stable coin to earn interest, but it's okay for them. This is what does not make any sense. This is what no other social media person talks about, just me. I'm the only one asking this question. Why are all these institutions allowed to have yield stable coins and not us? They got way more money than we ever have. Our money affects the banking system. That's so stupid. Their money is like 100 times what we got. It's okay for them not to put money in the bank, but we have to. Are you seeing this? Because no other YouTuber's talking about this. None of these other man children. Okay, who's a collaborator with this right here? Stellar, of course. MoonPay. Kraken. The DTCC is providing advisory roles. So the DTCC and the Commodities Future Trading Commission is helping MoonPay and Franklin Templeton get their shit straight. That's what's up. They're all working together, everybody. Giant, actively tokenizing regulated projects. This is all SEC approved, CFTC approved, DTCC approved. This is all going exactly how it should, everybody. Morpho. Institutional wave. Let's look at 250, that company 250 Digital. $250 Digital is an active cryptocurrency investment management firm. It's spun out of Coin Fund Management, LLC, one of the earliest crypto-native investment firms with both liquid and venture strategies. Christopher Perkins, CEO of 250 Digital, will head Franklin Crypto Division. U.S. Marine Corps veteran. Oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Ramadi, 2004. Oh, dang. Oh, this guy, Christopher Perkins, CEO of 250 Digital, U.S. Marine Corps combat veteran. Oh, shit. This guy's what's up. He went to the United States Naval Academy. Graduated from Georgetown with a Master of Arts in National Security Studies. Oh, everybody. Oh, we've got a winner here. This guy's fucking smart. Wow, interesting. I'm not seeing any crypto companies working for that digital 250. They got some pretty sharp people over there. And a lot of regulatory connections with this 250 digital. Franklin Templeton didn't want to have to reinvent the wheel. So they found a company that's already buying and selling cryptos and all that, bought them and put them in place, and allowed some of these people to come over and basically work for Franklin Templeton running 250 digital technology. It's very, very regulated. All this will pass regulation. That's why they did all this. Sometimes it's cheaper. It is cheaper. Find somebody who's doing something you want to get done, buy them out, and have them become your partner. Brilliant idea. Post red flags. Franklin Templeton gains credible crypto native leadership by using the Perkins and Gins while leveraging its massive distribution sheet, Benji. So, yeah, Franklin Templeton wanted to be more competitive, so they hired this company to get her done. Great move. Okay, we got 15 minutes left. Let me check some comments here. Oiled and clapped. Best show. Sounds like a Jack Ryan movie. Green Touch Enterprises says, late to the show, I didn't get a notification. Yeah, you'll have to check your settings for notifications. YouTube turns those off on people. But also, if I have an AM show, 99% of the time, I'm going to post it the night before. And I try, if I have a 5 p.m. show, most all the time, I'll have the video already made and the show lined up. So you're going to have to actually just check manually. That's the only way, because YouTube does that. I've been buying weekly. Oh, let's go into Plume right here. Plume Crypto. Let me do a copy paste there, buddy. What is going on with Plume? This is the stuff I like to see with crypto. I like seeing this. Ether.fi allocates $100 million to a Plume, Stuart Lavelle's favorite crypto, to a Plume real-world asset vault, giving users access to yield. Plume and EtherFi have launched a new vault. Oh my God, I like seeing this. A collaborative earn product that gives EtherFi users access to real-world asset yield. Plume said EtherFi has allocated $100 million into the vault. The allocation comes from a mix of Ether.fi's liquidity provider Base and managed capital. Plume, an on-chain vault manager, and EtherFi, known for its Ethereum liquid restaking protocol, have teamed up to launch a new yield-bearing real-world asset vault. As part of the initiative, EtherFi has exclusively allocated $100 million to the vault. The allocation comes from a mix of Ether.fi's liquidity provider base, including funds, family offices, high net worth individuals, as well as managed capital, which hold about $300 million in total value locked. We're seeing a strong demand for earned products with institutional grade risk and a reduced DeFi surface. See, they're you know how Flare is like DeFi? Everyone's like, oh yeah, Flare. And I own Flare. And I don't need the Flare warriors, all 5 of you. But like these companies, there's risk in DeFi. That's why they don't want to do it. I don't know why some of you are running to like, oh, I want to stake my shit. You're having somebody else take over your crypto? That's so fucking stupid. But I hope you get wrecked for doing dumb shit. But yeah, we're seeing a very strong demand for earned products with institutional grade risk and a reduced DeFi surface. They don't want to get involved in DeFi. That's how you get your cheeks clapped, all right? Just saying. But go ahead and run off to that Flare Finance. Go ahead and get her done. The new vault, available directly through Ether.fi's app, is aimed at giving Ether.fi and its users access to yield from tokenized real-world assets. Integrating Plum Nest Vaults, that's N-E-S-T, Nest Vaults, into our platform means our users can now access institutional grade real-world asset yield. On-chain yield is changing with users looking for more stable yield options following the volatility and exploitive risks of DeFi. So DeFi is risky and it's exploitive. That's why I don't do it, okay? Like I said, sit on your fucking hands. But Crypto Hulk, I know XRP is at $1.30 and I'm just trying to make some money. You know, I want to make big dollars. I want to be big balling and shit on $1.30 XRP. That's why I'm trying to stake it, Crypto Hulk. How sad. Truly intellectually starved. Plume said its real-world asset vaults are similar to structured income products and give users access to yield from a basket of institutional assets. Plume further said its vaults are non-custodial and compliance-focused. It's supported by the Bermuda Monetary Authority, the Kimber Transfer Agency. Me personally, I'm not doing a fucking thing with this shit. And where are we at? We got 7 minutes here. Any update on Zama, the privacy coin? I never hear about it, so no updates. It's never in the news. We got 5 minutes. I think I might just wrap it up. Yeah. I've got a good Seals Q article with We Can. I don't got time. Nope. I will have to save that for probably tonight's show. I got Seals Coin to go over tonight, and We Can both. Very good. All right, I'm out of here. I got to go work out and do shit like that. And cold plunge, I fixed the cold plunge. I had to, I guess, change the filter more frequently, which I kind of was. But I had a thing where I wasn't quite draining all the air out of the system. And after you put the new filter in, you got to fill it up with water more. Make sure the top is on tight so the air doesn't leak in. Check the 2 to 3 filters down there at the bottom, those little tiny things, and clean them out. And then there's like a little drain plug where now this sucker gets bone chilling. So we're probably going to have more slushy parties again. But God, it's going to be painful. All right. I'm going to go do some legs and then come back and cold plunge. I'll see y'all later.